Everybody, this is Vince Blair. I'm going to be teaching you just basically some honest steps, the steps that are going to get you to close a sale, especially when you're in a face-to-face environment. This works over the phone, and this also works online, but I'm going to be stressing right now on offline marketing. And so closing a sale is actually a really easy process. A lot of people overthink it, and when you overthink it is when you actually get yourself nervous and start messing up and fumbling, and then the other person can sense and feel your nervousness, and they can sense that you're not confident, and they sense that you're not too sure of basically selling them and being honest. They don't know if you're being honest. They don't know by you showing a lack of confidence. They're gonna see that, oh, I don't know if I really want this anymore because this guy really doesn't know what he's talking about. One of the biggest things I want you to practice on is studying your product or service. Study it. Study your company. Study what's going on, when it started, and all this stuff. But when you're sitting down in front of the person and they already know about your opportunity, your product, your service, whatever. Okay, when they already know about it, don't talk about it. That's one of the biggest things that actually makes a person just go out and drift off into space while you're talking, not listen to you, and then when it comes to the close of the sale, they're like, oh, you know what, dude, I really don't need it. Thank you for explaining it to me. I really appreciate it, but this isn't something that I need. And that's one of the biggest things that kills people nowadays. And something that I want you to realize is they don't really care about the company. They care about what you have to offer them. You as a person, because you're the one that's selling them, not the company. The company isn't selling anything. You are the person that's sitting in front of the person doing all the work. You are the person they care about, nobody else. People buy people, not products, services, or companies. And you'll hear that in a lot of audios that you'll listen to, a lot of instructional videos and stuff like that. But what I want you guys to start focusing on is developing a relationship, okay? One of the biggest things and one of the hardest things that I see people doing nowadays, especially as far as ruining their chance to close a sale, is they over talk about the opportunity, the product, the service, or whatever, And so what I want you guys to do from now on is start focusing on building a relationship. Now, how do you do that? Okay, a lot of people, they say it's complicated, especially when I don't really talk to people, I'm really shy, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, the whole point in having a conversation is listening. They say that you have one mouth and two ears and one mouth. You're supposed to listen twice as much as you talk. That's exactly what it means when you're selling and when you're developing a relationship. Okay, you're supposed to get to know the other person, give them a chance to talk. And when it's your turn, go ahead and share a little bit about you. You, not the company, not anything like that. You, where you're going. Where you started off from, where you were 10 years ago, and well, it doesn't matter. Just talk about you. Let them get to know you, because the more rapport you build, because rapport basically is a feeling of trust between two people. That's basically what it is. You developing trust between each other. So when you're developing rapport and you're letting the person get to know you, not just on a business level, but on a personal level as well, and you're smiling and you're being genuine, that's when you're able to start closing a sale. That's when you want to throw in, okay, well, it's with the company, with this, with that, this is what I'm doing, blah, 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 whatever, And so the whole point of this is when you're building your relationship, listen to them. And because when you listen to them, you're going to find their need, okay, not just their wants, because wants, they disappear like that. A need is something that is basically it needed to be replaced, So if someone needs something, they want to find a way to obtain it. Whether they consciously know that they need that, or they subconsciously know. Okay, your job is to find out what their need is. So when you're talking to them, find out what their need is. Talk with them. What are their struggles right now? Whatever your product or service does, find out in that general area what their biggest struggles are. What are they fighting to obtain? What are they trying to do or accomplish with their life currently right now, whatever, and once you find that need, that is when you're actually able to start closing a sale. Okay, so the whole point is listening. Okay, so when you ask a question, listen, because the next question that you need to ask is hidden in their answers. You need to listen. You know, you don't want to just run through a list of questions, have it all automated and talk like a robot. No, you don't want to do that. You know, you want to get to know the person on a personal level. That's it. Let them get to know you. Build rapport and close a sale. How do you close the sale? You be direct and upfront and assume the sale. That's basically what it is. You want to be direct, upfront, and assuming. Because if you're going to be like, well, it costs $25 and do you want it? You know, some people are going to say yes, but the majority of the world, you're giving them the option to be like, you know what, it's okay, I don't need it. Thank you though. You know, that's one of the biggest problems that a lot of people face is not being able to close a sale. And so what you want to do is, okay, well, I understand that, let's say that you're in a wellness industry and the person is having, I don't know, a lot of hip and joint problems, and that was what was brought up in you guys' conversation. You know, and so I understand you're having a lot of hip and joint problems, and you're having trouble losing weight. And that's one of the biggest issues that I see is that you're walking around and limbling, and you really don't want to go anywhere because of the pain that that's occurring in your body. Okay, and that's one of I see right now that's the biggest problem for you losing weight, because you are not able to get up and start walking around, because you're not able to go out and do the things you want to do, so you sit down and just collect more weight and you just get fatter. Don't take that into offense, but what I have to offer you right now, and what you're signing up for basically, is going to be able to eliminate any joint pains. It's going to be able to put a layer of tissue between your joints. That way, when you're walking, your bones don't rub together and cause you that pain. Whatever they're talking about, you know. And so since all this now that all this is going to do that, you're actually going to be able to start going out and working out and going walking and doing all the stuff that you used to be able to do. You know, we have a trial offer for about 30 days. It's a money-back guarantee. Only thing that I need is just your name, address, phone number, and your credit card information. Where do you want your supplements to be shipped to? Shut up. As soon as you start to close the sale, shut up. As soon as you get there to the sign-up form, shut up. First person talks loses. You're gonna feel that there's this little tension between you and the person, but it's not you that's creating that tension. It's actually a subconscious emotion that person is creating because of the situation that they're being placed into. Now, 9 times out of 10, since people don't want to be negative, they don't want to put anybody down, they'll give you all of the stuff that you need. You got the sale. That's all it is, guys. Develop a relationship with the person, build rapport, close the sale. That's it. Don't overthink it. You guys just follow these steps and you guys will have massive results. See you guys in the next videos.